Oh, okay. Hello, and welcome back to our next run of the day. We'll be doing another fan game. This time we're going to be doing One Step for Meetin. This is going to be a any percent chat interaction run with Erothaur, and Tara is going to be on commentary. I'm going to toss it over to you guys, so maybe you should explain what exactly entails in a chat interaction.
Erothaur, I'll let you because I'm just going to make jokes the whole time.
Sure. So, first off, I'm Erothaur. None of you probably recognize me because I haven't streamed in like a year. Since the last event, I guess. The chat interaction on Eden means that you can vote for all of the chip rewards. If I upgrade a card, you can vote on which upgrade I have to take. And anytime I get an artifact reward as well. There's also, every time you can defeat a boss, you get the option to save or kill that boss, and you get to vote on that also. And on that note, there are 3 different endings to Eden. One if you kill all the bosses, one if you save all the bosses, and then one if you do a little bit of both. Generally, killing all the bosses is the hardest, and saving them all is the easiest. However, for some decks, if you do the mixed route, that could be a little harder. If your deck's particularly bad at dealing with that boss, this is a little bit unique. Otherwise, it's just kind of a blend of really fast-paced Mega Man Battle Network kind of action combat with sort of a drafting deck building style akin to Slay the Spire.
Oh, see, someone does. Yeah, gameplay loop of Slay the Spire. It's a pretty cool game. You can play as a bunch of different characters. Erothaur is just going to do the shopkeeper though, right? Which is a pretty special one.
That is the plan.
Cool. Alright. Chat, if you're ready, here, let's do a test. See who's paying attention. I want you to type a 1 in chat.
Yes, so whenever the vote comes up, there's a bot that should be in chat that'll let you know when the vote's starting. And you can vote 0 through 2 usually, I think. It'll have a hashtag in front of it on the screen. You don't have to type that part out. There is also the option to skip on pretty much every reward screen, if not every.
X Kirby with a 3. I'm going to ban him. I'm a Suka with a 2. None of you can follow instructions. Alright, the ones, I appreciate that. Thank you. You just executed someone. Remember that 1. That's execute, right? Or did I get it backwards? Okay. Well, let's see here. Killers, you want to just give us a countdown?
Sure, we'll do the Jameek one.
Alright.
So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go.
Oh, I wasn't on start.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. So the shopkeeper is kind of unique, and the reason she's unique is because her HP is tied to her current money.
He can't even hit you. You're a bully.
So this is where you get to vote. You can vote on which artifact I'm gonna take. I'll try to talk about things a little bit. These are pretty self-explanatory. Frost is just one of the mechanics. Flow's another mechanic. Ice Flows I think is generally not great, but for some reason we end up with a Frost Flow deck, which we're going to have a little bit of everything probably. So the vote's set kind of low because we don't want this to take all night, but you have about 30 seconds to vote. I can increase that if it feels like not enough, but hopefully with the chatbot people will be ready.
There's not too much to learn. I'm surprised Ice Flow got picked. Spike's pretty good. Vote Blue Blood.
Blue Blood is the best artifact in the game.
I'm gonna vote for you. Here you go.
Also, if there's ever a tie, I'm going to choose between the things that got drawn on.
See, I'm on your side.
Can't vote against
Blue Blood.
Is it's just
is one of the best common artifacts. Yeah.
So here are the cards.
Blizzard.
Blizzard we can't cast yet. This is the slow one, I think. I feel like they sped that up. That's actually not too bad. Sludge Bomb is probably the best card here.
Poison.
Trirag is really good in Trinity, but I know chat loves poison, so.
Poison Slam and Jam.
Poison
All
Slam
the keywords.
We must end it. We will be taking Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna try my best to not remove anything unless it's actively detrimental to my health.
Oh, that's a change. Especially as a shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper's mechanic is that she is the shopkeeper, and you can take most of her stock for free. However, things like upgrades and removals cost money as well as refreshing the stock. And whenever you use money, it reduces your max health because your max health is tied to your money.
Specifically
I'm gonna take,
that way.
I think all of these are all pretty good. I think I'm actually going to take Shield Catch as well.
Oh, interesting.
We'll worry about the shop again later.
Yeah, and the key thing with the shop is that your money overrides your health. So if you have something that reduces your max health, it doesn't actually. Which is pretty nice. But if you have something that increases your max health, it also doesn't. Which is not nice.
So here's the next
Cold
vote.
Stone.
Cold Stone's probably my favorite here. It also restores half mana cost, which is particularly good on that card. It's cost 3.
1 of 3. Yeah.
Shard Toss isn't that bad. It's grown on me. To Inferno I don't particularly like a whole lot. It does this.
It's so weird. Kinda. It
Usually
double hits
hits
a
twice,
little.
I think.
Usually, or I thought there's one.
There's like 2 tiles that get hit twice or something.
Oh, there's 2. Okay.
I think there's 2 to use the card. So here we can take the heal. Doesn't do a whole lot. Flow defense. We have ice flows, but we don't really have frost. Blaze of Glory is okay. Fire does tick damage that scales with spell power. There are also a few artifacts that synergize very well with fire, such as Thermite, which is very, very powerful.
Fire's so good.
I'm not going to explain too much my pathing in Difa in depth. Mostly I'm trying to avoid... So I'll explain a little bit here. Battles are just basic nodes. You get a card for beating them. Distress beacons could be basically anything. Whatever rewards you can get from rescuing hostages, you can get from distress beacons. They don't give much EXP and they don't reward cards. Hazards give a lot of EXP, reward cards, and reward Sarah, which is the money currency. We're only on Ascension 0, not on any kind of difficulty. Considered playing 7, maybe next time.
This is actually Ascension 15, because chat gets to pick the rewards.
Shops are shops, of course, but we won't see any because we are the shop. Treasure, I think, also doesn't give you EXP, but you'll always get a artifact if you can destroy the chest in time, and they give you money. The Sarah piles can't expire on the chest node, so you're guaranteed some money. And the mini-boss gives you, I think, more EXP, and it gives you an artifact instead of a card.
Distress beacons and hostages are particularly good if you have artifacts that tie into that, like gain health or gain spell power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, switchbait.
So switchbait's pretty good. Earthbound armor can be good. If you ever see this with double cast, it's just like a free 80 shield.
It's hilarious.
Anubis is probably what chat's gonna choose because it's Anubis.
Poison.
Honestly, I think all these cards are pretty good.
Switchbait is
Switchbait has to be used a little more carefully.
Yeah, especially with like a bunch of random cards in your deck.
Yeah. It's the potential to deal insane damage or not really that much damage. Mm-hmm. But things surprised to no one that we ended up with Anubis there. I was gonna go this middle path in case I took a bunch of damage, but then I realized it was floor 1. But it's still got a hazard and a mini boss, so.
Probably nets out.
Oops.
I really like bow snipe. This does so much damage.
Explosive tendons and paper wallet. Explosive tendons, to my knowledge, can't hurt me. But it's also, I've never noticed it do anything. It probably does. It's actually really hard to tell what's going on over there sometimes when you're fighting.
I've seen it do things. I'm pretty sure it can kill hostages.
I'm sure it can kill hostages, yeah.
Paper wallet is good if you're not looping. Otherwise, it costs more money to remove it
Yeah,
than you get.
it sure does. But we're not looping, so we probably won't run out of artifact slots.
Probably, but almost certainly not looping. We might.
Oops.
Chat might be vicious. You killed a rabbit.
I did. So killing the rabbits give you extra luck. I really want
One
these.
rabbit. Can you get the money? But the hostage.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
you
rather
got the
have
sludge.
hostage.
Oh.
So
Savage.
you can kill the hostages with execute abilities such as the money gun. Yeah, killing the rabbit gives +1 luck. And as long as they've thrown their reward, you'll still get it, and then you can still get the execute bonus. These cards are mostly not great. Frostbolt's pretty okay, and it consumes, which is probably the best thing it does. I think I like Zigzag best there, just because it
Wild
consumes
Party?
heals and gains 5 max HP.
Geometry.
I mean-
Except you don't get the health.
Well,
you
I
get
heal
healed
for 5. And it
Yeah.
gets out of the deck.
Yeah.
Wildfire-
You need more mana regen.
I don't know if I've ever used this card.
What
So,
does it do?
interesting.
Oh, can it hit you? Probably.
I
not.
don't
It's
think
in
so.
front of you. What'd
These
you
are
go
all
for?
pretty good. Self-explanatory artifacts.
Mana Vein. Actually, Hit Seeker on the Shopkeeper, probably not. Empty Bottle, maybe, is better now. Mana Vein's better long term. They're both mana regen.
I think on
That one's
average,
Hit
empty bottle is worth more.
Hit Seeker will only work if he uses his basic attack, and his basic attack is throwing money, which is his health. So it's like
It's specifically
Throwing
when a
my
spell
health
hits an enemy, so it doesn't even actually work on the buster.
oh spells. I was thinking basic attack. Oh yeah, because hits.
Oh, you're gonna step on the flyer. So here's where we get to choose. 0 is for save, 1 is for execute. So the difference here is if you save him, I will immediately get 400 health heal, and he can come back to help me later on. Gunner's assistance in particular is not very useful. He heals you extra at campfires. Killing them gives me a purple rarity card, one of a selection between 3 purple rarity cards, as well as a selection between, I think, purple rarity artifacts. There
We're
are...
so split. No, chat. That's too
So,
many zeros.
If we save everyone, we get 1 boss, which is terrible. It's generally the easiest path because the bosses heal you a bunch.
Good joke.
And if we kill everyone, we get what's generally a harder path because you don't get any healing from the bosses, and there's a whole extra zone with a pretty
And loot.
difficult end game boss.
Yeah, don't you want loot, chat?
This isn't
All
timed,
these
so
things.
Just gonna move on in a moment.
7.
It looks
vote.
like we're gonna be saving him. Well,
Imagine starting with Gunner.
I think Kirby just tied it up. No.
He must have already voted.
Okay, we're saving Gunner. So the biomes indicate which set of 2 bosses you can get. Fire can be Gunner and Saffron, Ice can be Celici and Violet, and then the mountain region can be Terra and Reva. I think Terra and Reva are harder than Celici and Violet. No, I really want Reva out of the way early, so I'm gonna go that route.
I agree with that. All that armor.
So fire penetrates armor.
Last letter.
Last
I believe,
letter
Fat Kid
is
pronounced that as
kind of like
Z.
Z/.
Not useful under these circumstances.
If I cast it as the last spell in my deck, it'll do what the indicator's showing. Otherwise, it's just like a longsword. Showdown applies fragile to everyone, including myself. Although that does synergize with one of the spell power things we have. You can change your votes. If you voted and you vote a different number, it will change it. So I have an option between these two. I'm going to go for Showdown because I respect it more. It costs 0.
Your cost spells are so good. Power Blast. Okay.
So the red routes put you in the dark version of whichever biome you're in, and they're generally harder, generally give better rewards. Shops change a little bit. That's not going to affect us, I think.
What if it did?
It just doesn't affect the things we actually pay for, so it shouldn't.
That's true.
Yeah, it makes chests different. Chests if you go to a chest node, the dark paths have specific types of chests that you see there and only there. Forgot this guy is 3. Oops. So here we have another one. Shield Beam's a really, really good card. This hits multiple times and gives you 20 shield per hit. It also upgrades super well. Because multi-hits or plus shield are all really strong on it.
A little bit of spell power, so I think that's good. Ember's also 0 cost, so like both are okay. Shield Beam's probably better here.
Kinetic Wave is like, does that, pushes people.
You can also vote 0 to not give him good cards.
I think people like Flow right now. I haven't used it a whole lot. It's okay. We'll happily take Shield Beam though.
Shield Beam counts as an explosion. Kirby's voting for explosions, I understand. And he saved the hostages.
I did.
Oh, indeed.
So do we take Citrine or not take Citrine? Can skip things. Generally, there's no reason to skip artifacts. There are some that are not beneficial. You can remove artifacts with your removals if you want to do that.
Like, he's got fire in here. But I'd be good mana regen to let him cast more spells. Which is what we want, right? We just want him to cast a bunch of spells. Not good spells, but we want him to cast a bunch of spells.
There is an artifact cap. It's I think I counted it to 50. Garb's kind of right. I don't need the help.
Would pick all the expensive cards in, Garb.
I don't think there have been any major updates since April, no. There's been like bug fixes and stuff, of course.
Ion Cannon's kind of satisfying, but generally just, yeah. We got a 0 cost in here. So like that's a free take. Nothing else. Oh, we're using ion.
There's the mana jam. 0.3 mana regen and 3 jams in your deck. Mathematically worth it even if you're not going for jam. However, it annoys me, so I usually don't take it.
What does a jam do?
So jams are just it might show up if I hover it. Yeah. So jams are a 2 mana card that consumes and anchors you while it casts. I didn't actually know that. You basically don't get locked in place at all. The flavor text is great, of course. But the card itself does nothing unless you have some kind of synergy that says otherwise.
There are several artifacts that tie into jams. So.
Yes. As well as some cards that scale with jams.
Yeah. I think we were going to make a video about that at one point.
Yes.
One day.
Soon, team.
Shield generator.
Yeah, so unsurprisingly it has the least votes, so never mind. This card's not very good. It's good on specifically Hazel.
Because you can buff it. Mine's pretty fun.
Also not great because it just is a random target tile, but if they do step on it, it's good damage. I'm gonna take it over Shield Gen.
It's my favorite BN1 game. Find the mine.
Shield Gen is also the only way for you to soft lock yourself. You can do it. It's not super easy, but you can manage.
I don't know about only, but definitely, definitely, yeah.
I think it's the only now.
I mean, I can't think of any others. But was one step from Eden. Afraid to make claims like that.
It pushed the volcano into the mine.
The strats. Wow.
I wonder if we're going for the double cast blackout. It's a rare card. It does this. It hits everything on the screen with that kind of X pattern.
Twice.
It only does 99, but it does hit everything.
Like all of these. Magic Claw?
Magic Claw's super good. This does good damage. It applies fragile. It's got an okay upgrade on it. I know we're going blackout. I'm just still going to talk about it.
It's
Shotgun
a shiny
is
card.
okay. It's really good on Celicy. I fully expect
really
that if
good
we find any rainbow cards at all, we're taking them.
I hope we find Midnight.
I found Explosion in my practice run, and I took it because I knew chat would pick it.
Yes. Double
And
cast
I
Explosion.
cast it. I didn't like it, but I cast it. So these don't do a whole lot.
Knockdown.
I like Fracture. I think Fracture's okay. Knockdown's kind of pointless. Cold Medicine literally heals the target, so we don't have Frost.
Knockdown is not pointless. Like Knockdown and Align might be my favorite card. Just repositioning
Align is
things.
cool. Knockdown, like everyone takes this out of Hazel's starting deck, right? I see a tie on Skip, but in the spirit of the run, though, I'll take Cold Medicine.
I'm voting for good cards, Scarab. That's what I'm doing. Chocolate,
So
mint,
here
chip.
you have some stuff. You can get 2 flow on shuffle. You can get a heal that I guess I can't hold because I've gained a lot of money.
That med kit looks useful. So I'm
Shotgun
gonna vote
works.
0. Oh, chat's got your back. Look at that.
We can make use of Choco. Wait, can we? I don't know
You
about
just
that.
picked up cold medicine.
You need 3 frost. We'd
No,
have to
it's
draw it again.
Oh, is it?
I guess we could technically get a frost off with cold stone.
Well, it's
Yeah,
it's
fine.
applying frost, right? So even it's not.
No, the
activating
artifacts
frost?
only count if you do the actual 3-point explosion.
I'm not convinced, but I don't run frost, so I can't disagree. Slowing enemies in higher higher loops is pretty funny because you can tell when they get hit when they start slowing down. So Reva's not too bad in these lower forms.
Yeah, she
But,
gets
like,
really
higher
bad
levels.
later though. Whoa.
Geometry. Whoa. Oh, the funny thing is you can actually hit her enough to consume all of the reflect procs, so then she moves to the projectiles and just gets hit.
Yeah. It's really good.
Usually you don't intentionally do that, so you're...
So the thing that Reva does if you save her is if you ever die, she'll come in and she'll resurrect you and give you a small heal.
He's the only one I
We've
saved.
already saved one boss, so you could make us do the pacifist run and fight terrible. Looks like we're going to be saving. I'm not going to wait too long on these, they're not timed. First to 10 seems pretty fair. So Forest is generally just like all the easy bosses. I don't find Shiso too bad these days, but that's guaranteed Saffron, which, I mean, at the risk of getting Hazel, I think I'd rather do Saffron first.
Saffron always gives me trouble. It's just crazy.
Saffron can be pretty annoying. Yeah, Zero is Civ.
It's like, oops, I meant to execute. Blue bullets. Yo, Forte. He's a good BN6 runner. Did you start with 5 mana? Or no, you got us.
I got a Mana Stone from the shop, I think. Or they voted for it. I don't remember where I got this. It's after Blue Blood. It's from the shop. Yeah, I got the Mana Stone, the Kunai thing, and Spellflower from the shop.
It's current mana though, and I think usually we're just spamming cards. So.
Oh, they get +4 from the one artifact anyway.
Oh right, multi-hit and spell power is just good in general. Like I would take a gun that does 0 damage, but had 30 shots. Right? It's like, oh, this doesn't do anything unless you have spell power.
This doesn't do anything unless it does.
Artillus 3. So savage. Blast crystals. Excavate's literally snake, but I don't think we have.
We don't have any way to use it, but it is literally snake.
So I keep forgetting this, because like when you're playing, you just don't have time to notice. But chat, if you look when the fight starts, in the top right, it's got the name of all the enemies, and some of the names are pretty good.
Oh yeah, I don't know the name of like anything. You don't have time to look up there.
It's like the high level artillery enemies or artillery.
Nice. I wonder if the Nightmare Snakes are actually called Nightmare Snakes. That would be fantastic. Oh.
Like these are apparently a rapid cannon. Nice blast crystal.
I thought it was the one that summons 2 in front. I don't use those things.
That's fair. Cold-blooded. All enemies start with 1 frost.
Blooded. This would make
cold medicine
actually do something. 0, 0. Alright, that's
The chat's just saying you're not cold-blooded.
Oh, true. We have been saving all the bosses so far. Okay. That's the other one that I thought I was using just now.
Beam crystals. Saffron will be using all of these.
Volley doesn't do anything unless you have structures on the field. It fires a shot from the structures. Zigzag does this. I always forget which tiles it hits and never hit anything with it.
Geometry's so hard. It's like my brain.
Looks like we're gonna go with the useless card. Good, good. It's only 1 mana, so I take it.
Well, maybe it's an excellent demonstration for the removability.
It's not actively hurting me, so I'll keep it.
Okay. I like all
Meditate,
the
Skipper,
fire
and
everywhere.
Rest. I think Skipper's pretty interesting now since it reduces target defense by 5. Just kind of like +5 spell power.
I don't remember Skipper at all.
Rest I don't like too much because it freezes you. Anything that anchors and freezes you like this I'm not a fan of.
For one whole second.
Meditate's actually an exception to that because the anchor is only 0.5 seconds and oftentimes you do need a mana. Plus it gives you a Trinity, I guess, whatever. I'll take Skipper since we had 3.
You got options. Wow. What a tie.
These are all good. Stimpack, since we're playing Shopkeeper, actually can't reduce our max health. It'll just deal 300 damage to us.
Take it. Spell power.
This makes blue bullets stronger. That's about it.
What?
It affects most of our cards, but it's only really great for blue bullets.
Fire.
Base damage 7.
Oh. He got combust or something.
He only did 228 to us.
You were already missing some health, so it probably just like tried to lower it and then did the
So
difference.
this is what Nightmare Chests do.
Get hit and then heal back. What a character.
Do we want satellite? Do we want lasers from space that hit enemies for 40 at the start of every battle?
It's not as good as
actually,
unicorns.
It's when they spawn, not at the start of every battle. So enemies
Not
that
as
summon
good as
ads get
unicorns.
nuked. Which is
But
really good because that icebox ad
it's
is
okay.
annoying.
It's lasers. We got ion cannon. We'll take satellite.
It's terrible. It's not terrible because that icebox guy, I don't like him.
Oh.
He spawns ads with 40 health, so. So it's Soul Link, it's copy damage, but it actually
Shotgun.
works on enemy attacks as well. So if you copy damage an enemy, then they hit you. The damage that they dealt gets reflected to them.
Yeah, Soul Link's pretty
Fissure
good.
does this. It's got pretty good hitbox. Does this an amount of damage?
My brain's not big enough for Soul Link.
Looks like we'll be taking shotgun.
You're welcome.
Whoa, where'd they go? Wait. So we got Zenith.
Chad.
This
Oh.
does this, and it can self-hit.
Crossfire.
That's really not very good on this character. Crossfire does this. It can't self-hit. It's also not very good on this character. Frostbolt's more frost, I guess.
Hey, we're
Crossfire is
building a
really,
frost
really
deck,
good on
apparently.
Celicy, and you'll get to see some of that tomorrow when Rich does his run.
Yeah. Crossfire is an explosion. That's fair.
It's kind of an explosion.
Zenith is also kind of an explosion.
It's 100% an explosion. It's only really good on Celicy though.
Hey, Saffron. Nice laser. From space. We just got shotgun. Just got blasted. Post night. Yeah, let me give you advice like 3 seconds after it's already happened for you.
Oh, I didn't have enough.
Not for her. Like how she puts the copy damage doll down and then both of you just stand there awkwardly. It's like, well,
Yeah. I'm not
what do
gonna
we
hit
do
it.
now?
It's so much like using Guardian and BN PvP.
Yeah. I guess we wait. Oh, nice hit.
What are we doing, guys?
I know
Remember,
what I'm
it's
doing.
0 to save and 1 to kill.
If you spare Saffron, what does she do?
Sometimes she comes in and Ragnaroks something.
Sounds right. Oh, it's funny on the distress beacons with the one cannon. Like, you show up and then Saffron's like, I got this.
Ragnarok.
And the
encounter
fight's
right now.
over.
Looks like we'll be saving. So I did fight Riva, which I think means that I want to go Ice next.
Icy Violet.
Violet's
favorite
like the
character.
coolest boss, I think.
Yeah. It's Violet. Chest, nice.
I both sniped it with 1 health after it expired. So we got Meat Shield, 20 shield when you consume a card. Jams consume, I'm not sure if we have anything else though.
Yeah.
I think it's just
You've got a
jams.
couple kunais, actually.
Oh, I do have some kunais, yeah. This is actually really, really good in jam and kunai decks. Especially kunai.
Yeah. Uh-huh. There's another artifact, the 20 spell when you cast Jam. This is like a better version of that because it works on any consume.
Yeah.
Bomb Toss. Black
So
Bomb.
we got Bomb Toss, which I'm pretty sure is Explosions.
Explosions.
We got Combust, which does that. We can set fire panels.
Combust is fantastic.
Okay, this card's really, really good. It makes fire decks work. But if you're only setting a few fire panels, it's maybe a little lackluster. And then we got Poison Dirt, which is Poison Dirt. Am I worried about health? I don't think so. We'll go top path.
It's Violet.
So some of this, see, this is okay. I thought this was going to.
The lasers just wreck the money.
I thought the lasers were gonna kill these, but it does not. I guess.
Maybe it doesn't work on summons? Or those are different somehow?
Probably doesn't work on
Mana
summons.
Fusion. Oh, did someone say...
Consume, heal, and gain 5 max HP.
Nah, I was thinking Slam, actually.
Oh, it's Slam. Does it have Slam in the name? Deck
yes,
Slam
oh.
is already doing 220 damage. So,
And 25% chance to set
I
fire.
think that's mostly because of our kunais and jams. We did go with Minefield, which I guess it applies Frost, whatever. Medkit,
Interesting.
Thornmail, Sugar Glass. Gonna tell you, chat, I don't get hit that much. It's not great value on the Thornmail.
Oh, you got Ion Cannon, so maybe.
What? Oh, I
Or-
do
oh,
have
no,
Ion
I was
Cannon. So, I
Just
mean,
thinking of
more cracks.
something else
whatever.
with Sugar Glass.
I kind of don't like cracks because they lock enemies in weird ways.
Is it Moonstone? What's the thing that gives you mana? Broken Tiles.
I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, looks like you got Thornmail. Oh, Ragnarok. What a useful shotgun.
So we had Deck Slam again. It's doing like 230 damage now. Got Gambit, which does a shot for every card in your deck. Hits a random tile. It also instantly shuffles your deck, which is kind of annoying. But it's an instant shuffle, so.
I don't know. Like for it's
If,
not.
if you
I
draw
just wanna
this in
see
the
it
bottom
used.
half of your deck, or like you hold on to it, it's pretty okay. I think I undervalued instant shuffle a lot. So
I guess in long fights it's good.
yeah, it's okay. I think it's a fine card. It's a little expensive, but in big decks you're generating a lot of mana usually. So it does this.
Crossfire.
It's not too bad.
Oh.
So we've got Tessellate and Undershirt, or Undershot, depending on how you read it as a kid. Undershoot, I've heard before. So. Looks like we'll be going for Tessellate. They're not running anything that can utilize Trinity. Not yet. Think for the future.
See Dallas and Carve are on your side, Erothaur. Really looking out for it.
What?
That was a good skip. True to name. Dude, minefield.
So you get Cold Snap, which is Frost.
Oh.
Your Jam Cannon, which will hit 3 times, because we have the Mana Gem. So I mean, that's like kind of worth currently, actually. So pretty good damage. 240.
Zero cost otherwise. And the jam will give you a 20 shield.
I kind of like Jam Cannon here, actually. Big deck. We're not going to have to deal with the jams pretty much ever because we have Gambit.
Yep. It's true. Unless you get 2 jams, then you have to use 1.
Or we use Gambit to shuffle them back into our deck. Good job.
Wait, yeah, but if Gambit is below 2 jams, because then, yep.
Oh, this is the best card in the game. It puts solar beams in your deck, which are nuts.
-1 mana cost.
And it's got -1 mana cost. The solar beams won't have -1 mana cost. It's also
solar beam. We need more mana. Of course, we're never going to see this at this point. Too many cards.
This card has 1 me Ascension runs, like single-handedly. It's so good.
I had Solar Charge on the Violet with infinite mana. That's good. I mean, almost everything is better in a smaller deck.
Yeah, having a small focus deck is generally just better.
Imagine, like, taking random cards not being a good idea.
I am fragile, so this might be awkward. No, seems fine. Nice skip. Yeah, you can volley from the mall. So Violet's, I think, the coolest fight in the game because of all the music mechanics. And her attacks hit in time with the song as well. She actually has an attack we didn't see, too, but...
Killed her?
It's so good.
I wasn't even watching.
Oh yeah, I don't think she even hit me.
Savage. At least we're saving her.
It does look like
Violet.
we're saving her. I think Violet gives you spell power when she assists you.
Oh, like a buff at the start? Okay.
Yeah.
She is the... Well, Shopkeeper's probably... Well, Violet and Shopkeeper are the most interesting characters to play as just because they have, like, such different mechanics.
Snakes. Prefer to just dodge and let the encounter handle itself. So we've got Tile Fire. This is like a double crack from BN4, where it does above and below. Although I think double crack, does it do it in that pattern? Is it in front of? I think it's this way in BN4. Then there's the 4-1 that like area locks you. I think. Maybe there's not that one in 4. I don't know. We got Kinetic Wave and Voting's ended, so I'm gonna take Tile Fire. Double cast is useless on Tile Fire? I'm not sure, probably. Fimbleverter, we see our first rainbow card. I actually think this card is pretty okay, and ends up applying 2 full frost procs across 6 seconds. It's a little slow, but it's passive damage. We have the mana regen to fuel it. And it hits everything.
Take it just so Erothaur has to say that word more often. 300
damage to everything. Say Fimbleverter.
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
A fun word.
I still want to see Monsoon or Midnight.
I don't want to see Midnight. I will remove that rainbow from my deck.
I would remove it before a boss fight. I think you could do a random.
Do we want riffle or do we not want riffle? 20 damage every time we shuffle? Think of the value, chat. We're shuffling so much.
Hey, that's every time you use Gambit.
Yeah, if I draw it.
The theme is what would chat pick? So...
Yes, I did skip absolutely nothing when I did my practice run because chat doesn't skip.
It almost never skips.
Oh, detox. We have poison, right?
Yeah.
We also have minigun though, which will let us do Trinity stuff, and we have 2 spell power things. So it actually has
multi-hit.
Quick math. It's 12 base bar.
It's also Trinity, and we have Tessellate. So maybe one day it'll proc. It's
it won't. We have other Trinity cards too, though. I think we took a different useless Trinity, didn't we? No, maybe not. Okay, I'm wrong.
Still fine, bet.
Yeah, that's right. Oops.
Money just exploding out of you.
God, the fire does so much. Do we want paper wallet again or scales this time? Is this the same option we had last time we saw paper wallet?
I don't know. I thought scales was up against something else.
Maybe. We've seen scales a couple of times, I think.
We've seen scales and paper wallet. Don't know if we've seen them together, but now we have.
Paper wallet could be anywhere from 10 to 40 max out. Also money, I guess.
Stone Games is giving you money. Paper wallet.
Ooh. I thought he was the other one.
Got close and personal. That
Money
bow
is pretty
snipe.
good.
Was that Gambit at the end?
I gambit at the end, yeah.
That was funny. Ooh, flurry.
Flare is
tiles.
interesting, but is it? I don't know. Scale's pretty good with spell power. Hits 12 times. Tri-Rag is cool. I don't know if the double damage affects the Ragnarok cast, or just the little projectile you shoot out. But it means if we cycle our whole deck, we'll at least cast something with Ragnarok. 20 HP when frost damage is dealt. Whoa, you apply frost so often. 2 Trinity at the start of battle is interesting, actually. That would start us with full Trinity.
Yeah. See? Minigun. Or whatever else.
Minigun or Ragnarok for 1 mana.
Yep.
Yeah, it does still shoot the projectile even when it Ragnaroks.
Got lasers and saffrons. Or you getting beat up by the guys?
Oh, snakes.
Name's Diagon. The snake's name is a quarreling.
What?
Quarrel, but tiny.
We got more kunais, Venoshock, or Air Slash.
Nice health.
Is that the Erothaur? Hello, Chaotic.
We got the last in chat. He's feeling some kunais. We do have what was that? I can't remember the thing that gives us 20 shield. Meat shield.
Meat shield, I
Meat
think.
shield.
Yeah. Terra voting, yeah. Not always for the better, trust me. Fimble Vetter. So let's put R's in there and I don't be on.
Hey, look, it's Terra. It's a lot of lasers. Will he hit with skip?
I did not. The answer is no.
That's dodging the geometry. Oh, jam cannon. Good job dodging, actually.
Played this game once or twice. Again,
Hey, that was getting the saw
Whoa,
blade stuck down there.
oh no,
Pretty nice.
oh no, chat. Oh,
She just lost a bunch of health.
we're good, we're good. Continue the
Nice
vote.
Gambit.
The vote's not called off, we're good.
Forced your hand there.
Oh. Save or kill. She almost died either way.
Chat's killing Terra.
Let's finish what Era started. Am I about to be locked into the wall? Or we fight the gate? I think our deck's pretty good at the gate, so it's not too bad. Double tap they removed anchor from, so I think it's actually great now.
Our 2 shots.
I mean, even though it costs 4. This is okay against the gate because they can't miss.
Oh,
If
the
we get
Blitzcrank?
Blitzkrieg, that would be ideal.
Throw swords.
Blitzkrieg, please. Diamond Ring is just... not gonna keep that. Oh man, do I
Ring's
take
in the
double tap or
category of-
Blade Rain?
Roll the Blade Rain. Because it's 2 and we're going for wall at this point.
Oh, but double tap though.
Or take whatever you want.
I think this will kill the things and then shoot more.
It won't kill the wall.
It'll kill the wall. There's a Luna. We have Mason Jar also. Or you could give me a removal to remove all of the fun things that I hate.
It's like 65 money. Whenever you go below 1 mana. Well,
okay, alright, chat. Let's... We do have a ton of money. That is my max HP. We'll maybe do something with it a little later.
it's long right now.
I'm just using Gambit
This is
'cause
what
it's fun.
most of my runs on not Shopkeeper look like.
Imagine only playing Shiso. Do we want Hit
Oh,
Seeker or not Hit Seeker?
It's more like only playing.
I'm gonna consider removing the
Okay.
beret. Yeah. We'll do some shopping a little later. If we hit 2k max health, I'll do it right away. Yeah, when beret is removed, you don't get the healing anymore when you get hit. But your HP won't be tied to your money anymore.
Story. Unleash! I only have 5 mana.
Spend all mana. Fire a shot for each mana spent. Add 1 jam.
It says jam. That's the theme of our deck, actually.
This does actually scale pretty decently on spell power too, I guess. 5 times whatever spell power is. 7. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the shop yet, so we're not going to worry about it, although this heal is free. Press Fimble Vetter and wait. Pyroblast really wants to be in our deck. Does this... Oh, it actually hits the tile that it, There's a different one I was thinking of. What is that called? Flamberg hits the tile and then it only does good damage to the stuff behind that tile. This is like 2 mana deal 150 damage, which is okay. I think I saw in the patch notes too that cards like this, the extra damage scaling will scale with whatever the card's base damage is now.
Don't like it.
Glassify, Mana Lattice, Shard Toss. This does this. It's bad.
It's French,
It
right?
gives you 4 mana, I guess. Shard Toss is okay, but it's random. It's one of those cards where you just throw out and hope it works. It can probably self-damage if it lands in the front row, front column. Shard Toss explodes. I have to vote for it.
It's random.
I appreciate it, Kirby. But it's random. Everyone chooses 3. Yeah. What does the exploding mean? Kirby just likes explosions, I think. Poison Vial doesn't really have a downside. It's pretty decent. This is just free damage.
Mana Jam lets us cast more spells, and it increases blue bullet damage by 1 on average.
It does, yep.
But it's not poisonous.
It's a random target.
You have so many friends, and things show up at the start of the battle.
Oh, I thought you were done.
He's still.
Oh,
very
Pandemic's
healthy.
actually really good.
Never mind.
And topical.
What did they?
Got quite
What's the
irritating.
effect on that? L, Q. Oh, how's this?
Good. I also turned you up a little. This is fine. Blade Bay
well,
does stuff
you're
when you
too loud
shuffle,
now.
which is nice. No, you should be fine. Pandemic, it only does something when the target's poisoned, but if they are poisoned, it's really good. So we can take the heal. The only time we're shuffling is with Gambit. Yes. Do we take Flat Earth memes? It's not going to do anything for us. But do we take it? Revenge of playing Fragile is kind of decent. Earthworm, this will continue to do this until I move. I'm going to move really fast, so it's not going to do much. Okay, we will take it.
Was that Unleash?
Oops. Celesti's actually impossible when she starts taking up the whole row. Cut column.
Hard.
Oh god! It's this version. Forgot that could even happen on this difficulty. Oops.
Oh, I was like, why'd she attack twice? But it's because like one of the panels got broke.
I think it's shuffle time. Oh wait, why'd she die? Anyway,
Poison.
voting time. Oh, I thought she was at like 1,000 health.
I mean, at one point.
My Epic Store just tried to update, so that's good. Okay. We're good. We're gonna save them again. You just want to lock me into gate. Appreciate it. Okay. Hopefully we get Shiso first. I tried. Might as well see terrible. They've already had me execute someone, so ambient burst fires pretty fast. It's fine. We're not gonna cast. It's not gonna be that good with our build. Rock Cycle people like, but only in flow. Virus Spell I will actually remove from the deck.
Fine.
Oh, Hellfire can self it. It hits all tiles randomly. It also has double damage, so thanks in advance, chat. Your revenge, or like resonate. You can create an explosion at every structure. Synergy.
It works on hostages, right? Or maybe?
I think so, yeah. It probably. Yeah.
Some silly things.
We're not shuffling very often, but I mean... Wait, how do you have so much money? I haven't spent anything. And I'm just pathing to get lots of money. Ooh, we do have kunais. They're at the bottom of our deck, but we have them. Zero. Try to unlock Shopkeeper. That's hard. Yeah, Shopkeeper's real tough to beat. I would recommend either using Invade Celicy or just cheesing the fight with Soul Link. Okay, a fragile virus spell I might hold on to. It's never going to be a problem with how big our deck is.
Non-zero wall.
Wall
useful.
doubles cast. We can make 2 walls. It's
If
synergy.
only we had resonate.
Apparently chat's happy with the deck. Oh.
It doesn't have one of the keywords. Rich is actually just a bot that periodically types 0. Oh, you channeled the earth spell on the cactus.
Yeah, I mean, it was gonna die. Try shot's
would never
actually
see
really
it.
good point blank. It does crazy damage.
We start with full Trinity, right?
Yes. No, 2 Trinity, but that's basically full.
Oh, Tesla
Gives us on shuffle. Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of want a cold snap.
Ban Rish
I
real
mean, we
quick.
can take a heal. And it's gonna give us luck as well, so we might as well.
One luck. Oh, you get the extra heal because we saved Gunner. That poor rabbit.
And now we wait.
Poison
you-
frost.
Are you alive?
Hit for 5, shield for 13. Hit for 5, shield for 13. What an enemy.
They were way worse when they didn't used to take like a fixed amount of damage per hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Candy wrapper lets you go from like the top tile to the bottom tile, for example.
For taking that and then never using it because I forgot.
I always forget, and then I'll accidentally do it, and it's like detrimental.
Yep. Long sleeves could be good. Kunais.
Kunais
We'll never see them, but except on the wall.
Except on the wall.
Shiso, my other favorite character.
Whoa.
It's a lot of fire. It's a lot of money.
Ow. Rude. Why did... what?
You rooted him or something.
Was that what?
Maybe... No, maybe he was trying to move onto the cracked tiles and he couldn't, so he just stayed put.
I think that's probably it.
That's weird. Oh, did you just hit with Skipper?
I have no idea. I'm so past
Thumbs up.
paying attention to the fight, dude.
Nice Gambit. Gambit does look like one of Shopkeeper's
Do it,
actual
Shiso.
moves.
Oh. Do it. Oh, it counts this one. He knows! Oh!
That's two frost. Oh, and the shuffle. Oh,
Finish it with Gambit. Please hit. Cool. Alright, we saving or killing Shiso?
I like Shiso. No mercy.
Just remember, chat, he'd execute you.
He would. And get paid to do it.
That's not fair, Rich. I prefer executing all of the bosses.
Yeah, Shiso doesn't get any special treatment.
We're gonna be saving it, though. They want to see the end of the run. They just want me to work for it. He does give free artifacts at campfires. But there's only one campfire left, so... the
If we
reward's
even get to
definitely
it.
better. Rude.
Wow.
Those miniguns are doing a lot of damage. Sunshine. This card's
Bullets.
really good with spell part.
Sunshine.
It hits 50 times.
Can you feel it?
It hits
you
everyone
feel?
for 50 times.
There's also time stop.
Oh, I can't believe the
Slow.
flavor text does not "can you feel it."
It's just put in a request.
Oh man, I just had a really horrible thought, but I want it to happen. What if Dark World Distress Beacons had like the Hell Pass hostages? You guys don't want Luna? We have so much flow though. Too far in, we barely have any flow. We have so much flow, what do you mean? That's actually a lot of damage for like 4 jams we're never gonna have to deal with.
And you got jam cannon? I mean, it says jam, so you know what's happening.
That's 300 damage for 1 mana. Yeah, we'll probably just Gambit shuffle and then deal with the jams as they come on the next shuffle. It does so much damage. I love it. Oh, acupuncture's back. I forgot we skipped this.
Take 2. Oh, and there's the 0 from Rish and Carib and Kirby. It's like, no. You can have the kunais, but they can't be
Build's
good.
done. We're done. We take nothing more unless it's rainbow.
Oh.
Take any rainbow card, even Explosion at Midnight.
Wow, it's all 0s. Mostly.
Wow. Magic Claw 2x damage and consume. Consume's a little sad. It's a good card.
Fling.
Fling backfires. I'm gonna remove that from the deck if you pick it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I think Magic Claw is good. Many Thunder I would be okay with if it wasn't 1 mana, but I am gonna take it over Skip because we're just adding cards to the deck. We have 44 cards in the deck right now.
Only we took
49 at Battle Start.
Yeah, because the jams and
I
everything.
just cast Skipper, missed, and the enemy died.
Alright.
So Guillotine does the thing. If the enemy has 300 or less HP, it's an insta-kill, otherwise it just does 80. You can get an upgrade on this that makes it cost 1, deal 50% less damage, but doesn't affect the 300 HP. So that upgrade's really good.
Apparently fits the theme. Chat proved it. They got 2 chests trying to attack you. It's a lot of exclamation marks.
You want to give me that, chat? That's going to incentivize me to remove some of your precious spells. Might be a skip.
Yeah, you don't need the health.
I really don't.
So, Mars with the big 0 in chat.
Oh man. Big zeros. Take it, you won't remove it, I dare you. I won't remove the artifacts. I'll remove plenty of cards. Do you want cold pressed juice? We do have frost.
Vetter.
Fimblevetter would
Fimblevetter.
heal us for 40. It's pretty big. 40 out of 2,500. Now, do you guys want me to just fight the boss, or do you want me to get rid of Beret and roll down my cash? I'll leave it up to you guys. How many rewards are we getting? What did we just do?
You had the 2 chests try to kill you.
Alright.
What was the question? Spend all your money?
Yeah, are we removing Beret and rolling down our money with the shop, or are we gonna... We're gonna just fight? I probably won't get any upgrades, I might.
You should totally do it, because otherwise, what's the point of the money?
It's my max HP. If I get rid of Beret, I won't get the passive healing whenever I get hit.
Oh, you've got 2,000 health. You don't need it.
Probably not.
On the wall, moving to pick it up would get you hit more than it would heal.
I'm anticipating the wall's not going to attack me a whole lot.
Oh.
I'll have to do it after the distress beacon in case we save the boss.
Yeah, for sure.
We want flat earth brush fire that spreads flames vertically. It'd actually be pretty good against the
Is
wall.
that another knockdown?
It consumes though, so. Or knockdown.
Uh,
Also, we have to draw this after
That's
we
nice.
set fire. Knockdown doesn't do anything on the wall. It's fragile for 0 though.
Maybe it does.
Maybe it does.
Pull used to work. I wish I could see what pull did to the wall.
Oh, yeah, so we'll do the shop.
Wait. Yeah.
I will remove Beret.
So you can remove artifacts. You start with 1 remove, right? Or did you?
Start with the
Fine.
one. Yeah.
Okay. And so now, yeah.
Oh, Peckett. We win. It's over.
The cat. Chat doesn't get a vote on any of this, but if we do upgrades, are you looking at the packs
Probably
too
not doing
before you
anything. Yeah.
shuffle?
I don't want them.
Get the mana regen. It's free.
Our mana regen's okay. I don't know if it's worth an artifact slot. We have 2,000. We're probably gonna hit the cap.
I don't know. The refresh gets expensive. Quit, right? Fine. Laser. It's kunai ring.
It's garbage. 9 fragile. Is that worth
I was wondering the
150
same thing
HP?
last.
Probably not.
Erothaur, thanks for getting 50 artifacts. Ooh.
Max
Twilight?
HP actually works now, and we're not healed, and I'm not gonna take healing. But we do get 400 healing from Hazel if we save her.
Sorry on that, right? Just instantly remove Lilac.
I mean, the alternative is I could just buy a bunch of upgrades, but realistically, is it gonna matter? Probably not. Like, look at this. We have 2 makers.
From all on Sunshine. Me. Maybe not.
Fine, I'll take this.
What's chat percent? The game lets you vote on rewards, which we already did, which is why Erothaur has how many spells?
Like
50?
40. 45. No. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. We're getting so much mana regen from that. Like, we're at 1.2 mana regen right now.
Oh, does it? I thought it only the first 3 counted, and then it's just the rest is markers.
They might be, but I think they still give you plus 0.1. So we don't have, like, 1.2 mana. We got, what, 0.3 from Mana Jam. Nothing else would show up on our stats. Yeah, Mana Room. We have plus 0.4.
Do? I don't think they're supposed to.
We're not gonna have self-poison. If we do, I'll remove it. Let me just buy it.
It's the thing that will kill you. Hey, you can finally get your magic claw.
Nah, I don't care anymore.
Max mana.
What's that random enemy? It's pretty good damage. 40 shield, nah. We'll just take out the release because we can. We're out of rerolls. I can
He's over
afford, I guess,
50
we'll do
artifacts.
2 upgrades. What do we want to upgrade, chat? Thimble Vetter I don't think works very well in the deck. Sunshine? We could upgrade Sunshine once, but it consumes. So.
Do you got any jam? You got jam cannon. I think Sunshine's the
We
winner
got
though.
Jam Cannon, yeah. It's already upgraded. It costs
If we had jam
Let's
slam,
upgrade Gambit once. You guys get to vote on this.
Oh, Gambit.
20 bonus damage. Or... I think 20 bonus damage.
Oh,
is all
20
we need.
per hit?
Yeah. Per hit.
Oh.
It's gonna hit like 49 times plus. And it's gonna hit a lot. This card's really good against the gate. Yeah, so if you remove the shopkeeper's starting artifact, the health thing goes away. So we just did that and spent all our money right before the last boss. Okay. So we get one more upgrade. I guess we'll upgrade Fimblevetter. Consumes anyway, so anything we get's like fine. Can this give anything that's useful, actually? I doubt it.
Forecast?
That would be like, what, take it up to 6? I think we can cast that.
Yeah,
Minus
now you
1
picked up
mana.
another.
Minus 1 mana? I don't know. These don't matter. Fragile doesn't work
0.
on Frost procs, I think? It might. Skip? There's no reason to skip. Come on.
Does these do anything?
I mean, you're right. They do not any of them do anything at all. But... Oh yeah, we got Frost Kitty, I forgot. That's the point? You're right.
Poor Hazel. Oh, sunshine! Hazel's feeling it. Your basic attack change with the Baragon, or is it still throw money and lose health?
It's tied to your max HP. I just tested it instead, or your current HP instead of your money. So yeah, it's still 13. Uh-oh.
Box.
Alright, we saving or killing Hazel?
Spam the button.
Big decks are kind of fun. Save.
Can be. Can be.
Looks like we're saving.
Chat's so nice to the enemy.
They killed exactly one, so I have to fight the gate, yeah.
Can't believe we pulled that off. Oh, so this is the gate. No one has any idea what's happening right now. That's intended. Tossing spells on it then.
Oh, there's an indicator for that now, that's really good.
Yeah, it traces
That definitely didn't used to be a thing.
Yeah, it's like, what? This thing is just moving randomly. Tracks you and then traces. Yeah, this fight's nuts. Oh, the wall felt the sunshine. Part of it did.
Oh, it's stuck.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, now you're gonna fight Sarah.
Dang, I lost.
So you survived a couple hits.
Alright, GG, chat. That does count as a win. Game counts as a win. It's just the neutral ending. It was a fun run. You managed to send me down the one route where I was assuredly going to die because of the way the game ends. So I appreciate it.
Chat wins.
Yeah, it does count as both a victory and a death. Rich is right. So is that all we're doing? Or do you want me to fight the shopkeeper? I don't know how long that took.
Since we moved Rish's run, like it's just been through in Chrono X, I think we're set to end at about 1:30. So if you take your full time, that's still fine. Chat, do you want Erothaur to fight the shopkeeper or not?
Show off the mods of the game. I don't have any downloaded. Seraph is the kill everybody route boss. There's 3 different routes in this game. If you save everyone, you get 1 boss. If you mix, you get the neutral ending boss, and then there's a route where you kill everyone and you get a certain boss, and if you also kill the shopkeeper, you get another certain boss.
I remember a month ago Rish didn't say that, but yes, fighting the shopkeeper is easy if you practice.
I don't, but I'm going to use Celicy, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So I will do that, I guess. What's the shoot button again? That's shuffle. Okay.
Playing shopkeeper, I forgot. I need your help. Oh look, it's in.
Oh god.
I have high hopes for the shopkeeper right now.
Snow, we're not voting here.
Vote
Should I just
0
speedrun? Did you see that blue blood right away?
Yo, Moonstone.
You literally got blue blood. I know, right? I'm so sad. I'm kind of sad too.
So each character has 2 loadouts or more. And so if you clear the game with their default loadout, you get a secondary one. And so Erothaur is using Invade Celicy, which has different starting spells. Remove cold medicine. You'll see. Are we voting? Or
I
debating?
Didn't turn it off, but we're not voting.
Yeah.
I guess I should turn it off. Oops.
Claw blades. Ooh.
Yeah, I won the
That
run,
looked
Kirby.
painful.
So we're gonna show off the shopkeeper fight.
Yeah, so get ready and hop in backstage. And I'll give you a stream key later. Manage him. Oh, static. Static on Celicy.
Oh yeah, I guess that's like good or
Fake
something.
Celicy.
I don't know.
You could have been sparkly. Yeah.
So here's the shopkeeper. Here's the last removal we need by Frostbite. And we're gonna try to upgrade Crossfire once. If I can go to my spells.
So imagine it real hard tomorrow, Chaotic.
Get double cast.
Sacrificing some health too. So Erothaur's only got 2 spells, Zenith and Crossfire. This is Invade Celicy, whose basic attack will put you on the other side of the field, and you can use both spells at the same time. Shopkeeper's got 3,000 HP and an attitude. Will Erothaur survive? Oh. Oh no, how will you dodge? Oh
I forgot
darn,
I
you
need
dodged.
to move to generate mana.
I mean, it comes back. She's done this like 3 times in a row.
Oops.
She's like, it'll work eventually. Forget
Oh, I
the dodge.
forget how to deal with this.
You moved twice.
Yeah, I forget. Oh,
Whoop. Oh, this one. Yep. That was not.
For that attack, you have to stand in the tile in front of her.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
If I remembered how to
Hey.
do the one attack, it would be fine.
You,
You go in a circle. I just forgot the timing.
2/3.
You
Not
can
bad.
circle in the middle, and I think either direction. You just need to have the timing down.
I think the direction matters, but I could be wrong.
I've seen people dodge it counterclockwise. I usually dodge it clockwise. I think. Pretty sure.
I think I usually do left, right, or left up, right down, left up, right down.
Yeah.
Clockwise. I've not seen it the other way, but if you say so.
Alright, so is that it?
Yeah, I think that's good. Rish will do a speed run of this tomorrow without chat interaction, so we get to go fast. You can see a different way, and he'll be playing instead of the shopkeeper invades Helisy, so you can see a lot more of that action, and it's kind of crazy how strong that gets by the end of the game, and he will fight the shopkeeper. So I think we're good, chat. I hope you enjoyed. It was One Step from Eden by Erothaur. Thank you for picking all of his spells and killing at least one person. We got to figure out how to make chat more aggressive in the future, though.
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't show off the other route, because there's a whole nother area you have to play.
Yeah. But I think that's it. Smog, you're in here, right? You wanna
Here I am.
walk us out?
Yeah, so thank you, Erothaur, for the One Step from Eden chat. Thank you for voting. Next up will be X Kirby 2 with Battle Network 3 Randomizer. Insane folder lock up to Beastman, so it'll be kind of Beastman % first 2 scenarios. And I believe there are 3 folders, 3 pre-made folders that you will be able to vote for during the little setup intermission. Tara, is there something for them?
If Kilios made it, I was busy and forgot. Is Kilios here?
I have the link, I believe, as well. It's pinned in planning.
You can put the
Kilios
post or do the paste, man. I will
Kilios
make a
says they'll run the
poll.
poll during intermission.
Oh, go ahead and start it now. And during intermission, I'll add up the images that show you the folders. But basically, you can just read the paste bin in the meantime.
Great. So everyone take a look at the folders. 3 different folders
there it
for
is.
Kirby to use during the run.
It's
And
fancy.
we'll be back shortly. Reminder to take a little stretch if you've been watching for a while. And we'll be back with some BN3.